Hello and welcome back to Kinlaig. It is a beautiful November day, and that is perfect because we have got a harvest to do and we've got some spraying to do. Oh. No more space for pallets of wool at sheep pasture, but that's automatically set to go over to the spinnery. Oh no, the spinnery must be full. Well, there's not a lot we can do about that. Yeah, aside from building another spinnery, which would cost a lot of money, or upgrading that one, which also would cost a lot of money, there's not a lot we can do. So I think we're just going to have to put up with the messages saying there's no more room for wool, which is absolutely fine. Right then, so the wheat is growing. Doesn't say anything about weeds, which is fantastic. And it will need spraying with fertilizer a little bit. We do have that rig already set up, so we might as well do that to start with. It shouldn't take long at all. And then, yes, our soybeans are ready, which is just amazing. Oh yes, we can harvest the soybeans. It shouldn't take long either. Alright, with no crop destruction on. This should be fine. We'll just put on steering assist. And yes, you can see from the yield map that it is obviously applying fertilizer, but it's not applying as much as we would have had to if we hadn't have spread the manure first. Oh, I'm still very, very glad that we got our manure spreader and that we spread that when we did. And so yeah, the next thing we need to do is that harvest. We can use the lorry and its trailer. I don't think we'll need to use the lorry and its trailer actually, but probably best to keep it on standby, because I've done that before. I've taken a little trailer and ended up needing a big one. So, silly Robert, as they say. I hope you're enjoying the new roleplay series. I've started enjoying making it as well. And I think we've got a lot of potential with it as well. Obviously, it's not going to last forever. Nothing does, but I think it'll be good. So yes, I hope you're enjoying it. Right. Let's get on with the rest of the spraying. And then we can take a look at the harvest. And there we go. So that is the field done. As soon as that stops spraying, there we go. And I don't think that field's going to need touching again before harvest time. All the way through winter and everything, it'll be fine. So, great stuff. Get this just parked over to the side. Now, I did need to look and see. Well, first of all, I want to have a look and see if our productions need anything. Yeah, so we've got a lot of planks and wood beams ready for the construction of the windmill. Let's call it, because that's what it is. Oil mill. So yeah, sunflowers. We probably need to top up the sunflowers a little bit, but that's okay. Quarry will need water at some point. Right. What are we out of here? Out of canola oil. That's interesting. Oh, we're out of space. That's what we're out of. Oh dear. Well, we can't have that. We need... yeah, we're not actually quite out of canola oil, but we are out of space, which is not good. We need to move some bits out of the way. Right then. Let's get the JCB. And we'll get down the vegetable processing plant. Start moving things around. In fact, we're going to end up selling a lot of those bits, aren't we? Next month? I'm sure it's next month, isn't it? Yep, December. So, we should take the trailer down and start loading everything up. It's going to be a lot. But, yeah. If we get everything loaded up and ready to sell, that would be, that'd be the best thing we could do right now. We've got our ex-potato fields are now ready for replanting. Although they could do with a splash of manure. Just to get their nitrogen values up. We need to do that over the winter period, but we do not need to do that today. Today is going to be about the harvest, but yeah, also about clearing the trigger for more onion rings to be produced. We've got so much in storage, I really don't think we're going to get everything in on one trailer load. It's going to be quite a few trailer loads. Probably ought to take my crown off at some point. We're focused on the windmill now. Castle's old news. Right, let's get down there. Right there. Where's best to position this? I suppose we could position it over here. And then it's in prime position for loading. Now we are going to have to stack these things. I just don't know how's best to do it. We could do with stacking 3 high. If I put those on here, and then pick these up. Oh dear. And then these could go on top of another load of onion rings. Oh, crikey. Right. Oh, JCB, that is a bit heavy. Who'd have thought onion rings would be too heavy for the JCB? Oh god, oh god, oh god, don't do that. Right. Just lean it back a little bit. There we go, use the trailer to support us. That is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, so maybe we'll go too high and then put another layer on top maybe, if we can. Oh. Okay, well, this is already going very well, as you can tell. Yes. Okay, well, I'll get things sorted. And I'll see you in a bit. It just keeps spawning. It just keeps spawning. We've got so much. Which is a fantastic, but it might be more than 2 trailer loads. Right, well this I think this is the last one for this trailer load. I can gently and carefully put it on there. Oh, no, I don't know. No, okay. Ah. Well, this has been a nightmare to load, it really has. Oh, come on. No! Ah. What a pain. It was all done rather well. Right, well, let's get these last ones. To be honest, there's plenty of space now for more to spawn. So, if we have a look in here... Yep. Everything's nearly cleared out, so that's perfect. Obviously, we're not loading up the potato soup just yet, because that is not the best price. In fact, potato soup, when's that? That's going to be March. Okay. Amazing. Right then, so let's get back over to here. I think we'll need to take the header off. Take that off. Yeah, I think we'll need to take the header off and put it on the trailer. It's going to be quite awkward to get it in the field, actually. Having thought about it. Alright, if we back up a bit. Without hitting our nice stone wall. Should be able to get it on there. Oh, crikey. I'd forgotten where I'd left it there for a second. Okay. Let's get this put on the trailer. There we go. And then we'll use follow me. If I can remember what button it is. No, don't follow the MB track. I don't know. Is it because I'm not lined up with the Valtra? Is that what it is? Let's try that again. There we go. Much better. Good. Right. Let's make a move down to the field. And see if we can wiggle ourselves into it. Not sure what to do about the Highland cattle at the minute. I probably should start selling some of them. Make some money that way. We'll see. We'll hang on to them and we'll see how we're doing for money once we get around to needing to buy that field. Once we've sold all the onion products. If we still need some money, we can sell some Highland cattle. Now this is going to be tricky. I'm probably going to end up needing to destroy some of the crop here to get in. Maybe the harvester I went for is too big. Right. Stop the worker on that one there. Yeah. Oh, this is not good. I hate this. I hate destroying crop needlessly. And I'm not even going to get an advantage out of that bit, am I? Because oh, I can't even get the harvester in there, the header in there. Right, do I put the header on here and just try and get it over the wall? Yeah, I think I will. What's the worst that could happen? We haven't even got a hedge that we can go through because it's all surrounded by wall. This is going to be a bit odd, but oh yeah. Oh no. That's gone badly. I don't suppose I could even nudge that over the wall with a Valtra, can I? Right, let's go get the telehandler and try and nudge it over that way. Hopefully it'll work. I've put the harvester on so that anywhere we drive into the crop, we're actually harvesting it instead of destroying it. I know this isn't up to my usual standard. I definitely prefer to keep things as realistic as possible. But I've also gone and bought a massive harvester with a header that's too big to fit in the field. So that's a pain. But I can't see us doing this field with a smaller harvester, to be perfectly honest. Right. Is this going to be enough? Well, we're harvesting. I wonder if I can leave that there. Ah. Why aren't the front tracks driving? Come on. Oh. Can we make this work? Right. That might now work. Yes. Don't ask me how we're going to get it out of the... Oh no, out of the field is easy, isn't it? Because I can take the header off in the field without destroying anything. So... steering assist on. Can't get straw from this field, but that's okay. But yeah, now we're in the field. I have no problems at all. Maybe I'll have to widen some of the gateways. Maybe we'll have to get rid of some of the gates and delete some of the walls. That is definitely a potential. But it's going to need a bit more thought, I think. Right, well, time to crack on with the harvest, and when we've got a full harvester we'll get back and get the lorry. How exciting. Well, what a harvest this has been. That's absolutely fantastic. They don't call me Robert, King of Soybeans, for nothing. They do it because I pay them. Anywho, yeah, we have had an absolutely incredible yield. I believe that the trailer is nearly full. I'm so glad that I bought the lorry trailer instead of the bunning trailer, or we would have done several trips. But no, we will fit the rest of this field into the harvester, so at the very least we can take it back in the harvester, but it might fit in the trailer. I don't know. We'll have to try it. But it's been absolutely fantastic. Nearly 3 full loads, harvester loads that is, of soybeans, which is going to be worth a fortune when we come to sell it. But I believe selling time for soybeans is going to be June, is it? Let's have a quick look. Soybeans aren't appearing in there. June, yes, definitely June. Over double the price it is now. So yeah, brilliant. I really can't wait. Okay, let's see if we can get this emptied into the trailer. Not sure it'll take it all, but we'll try. Oh, it would take it all quite easily. I thought we were a lot fuller than that, but no, we're only 50% full. Either way, it's still a lot of soybeans. Looking at almost 40,000 litres. And when we come around to selling it, that's going to be over £2,000 per 1,000 litres. So yeah, £80,000 just from one load, or one field. That is just absolutely fantastic. In the future, any soybeans that we plant will be going in towards fish food. Right, let's drop this off. There we go. Fold this up. Probably just going to leave that there for now. Oh look, just over 40,000 litres. So it's going to be more like £90,000 because it is, well, at the best price, it's about 2,100, isn't it? We looked that up, 2,156. So, yeah, I'll be expecting maybe even close to 100,000. That'll be fantastic. £100,000 field. It's a big field though, isn't it? I'm so glad we went for that harvester. But we are going to have to maybe demolish some walls in order to allow us access. It's all right on the fields with hedges, like I said, but you can just drive straight through the hedges. Not that I'll make a habit of doing so, but you can do. In fact, I probably will make a habit of it now I've said that. Where am I going? That is absolutely the wrong way. Need to head up here. Ah, well look. We have our first pallet of cement bags. Fantastic. But we are going to need a lot more than that if we want to get the windmill done. Definitely ought to start thinking about doing some stone picking contracts if we can. We have a look at that next time. Right. Why is it not emptying? Oh no. Have I got... I have. I've got 3 different lots of crop in here already. Well, we can get the... Oh, look, sorghum. When do I need to sell the sorghum? Why is it not in this list? Strange. We're coming up to January. Okay, right, well. Well, that's not quite going to work then. Just yet. So we need to get the canola and the sunflowers out and into the oil factory, which is just there. At least the canola anyway. And it looks like these cows might need another feed mix. So much to do, so little time. And I need my trailer that's over here. Here it is. Right then, so we'll start with the canola. Ooh, that's a lot. But that's freed up a bay now so that we can get the soybeans in. Doesn't feel worth the fuel bringing that over here, but if we get a bit of oil out of it, that's the main thing. There we go. As for the sunflowers, I don't think they'll all fit into the oil mill. But we could just keep them in this trailer and empty them as we go. Don't need to take them out of here, but I think it would be good to. Right. Great. So that, like I said, has freed up 2 bays. Get that put into there. Well, apparently we won't. No, 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 no. Seems to be quite sticky soybeans. Nope, sunflowers. That's weird. It should take them. Why would I want to store canola oil? No, I want to distribute it. That's strange. Very strange. The trailers seems to be a little bit broken. Oh no. Oh, we'll switch that off there. There's some on the floor that we can pick up. But soybeans need to go into here. There we go. Fantastic. That is now empty, ready for the next load. Oh, now why is that one broken? Why do my trailers keep breaking? That's not fully shut, is it? What am I doing wrong? Oh no. Maybe I am going to have to turn off manual tipping. Anyway, that's going to do for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.